Hi everyone, merhaba, this is Ayşenur Altan. Welcome back to my channel. In this episode, we are making Turkish style sourdough bread with an easy method. For hundreds of years, our ancestors were making sourdough bread. It was way different than today. No scaling, no bread machines. They were leaving some of the needed dough to use for the bread and baking it. So I decided to mix up all the information I got with the modern technique and make my sourdough bread this way. So let's begin. So first thing, you have to have a sourdough starter. There are many recipes on internet, detailed ones with scaling. If you don't have already, or if you cannot find it from your neighbors or bakeries, sometimes they do share it. You can make your own sourdough starter by mixing first fourth of a cup water and close to half cup flour. It just has to be a sticky mixture, not too runny, and then continue to feed with the same amount every day. Keep it close, but make sure it gets some air to activate the dough for our starter. And I continue to feed it for 7-8 days until it begins to become a starter. It bubbles, it smells sour. That's how you understand. But I just wanted to make it fast here because there are many recipes explaining it. Well, on internet you can check them, and I'm also going to write how I did it into the description box below. Here is my starter. I take it out from the fridge and wait for an hour to come at room temperature, and I'm gonna slowly feed and let it wake up. Just eyeballing, I'm not scaling it. Added about fourth of a cup water and same amount or a bit more flour. And in about 45 minutes to half an hour, you will see it will rise and bubbles, and feed it one more time. Again, same amount. The flour amount is a bit more. I just check the consistency and add more flour if needed until it is not runny. So I used half cup water and more than half cup flour, and this is the final look. As you can see, it's very bubbly, risen well, and it's ready to mix with my bread dough. Usually I don't scale, but for you I did, and I'm using about 1 cup sourdough starter. And to that I'm gonna add 2 cups of water. This is also the amount that my stand mixer can mix. And to that I added 5 cups of flour. Usually I add 1 cup of it whole wheat and the other regular flour. We don't have much bread flour on markets here in Turkey, so I'm using all-purpose. I'm sure it would be better if I use bread flour, but we don't have it commonly, so I don't use it. So I mix it with the flour. It is somewhat sticky now. I waited for about 10 minutes and then add the rock salt. It is about 2 teaspoon. Adding a bit more water, about 1 tablespoon more, to mix it evenly. And then continue to knead, adding more flour if needed until it is somewhat sticky. And I kneaded about 5-6 more minutes. It is still soft and it has the salt now. It's ready to rest. If you like, you can add a molasses or about tablespoon sugar in it, or other nuts, of course. You can flavor it. And I rest my dough for about half an hour and then going to transfer it to this big container with lid, and it will help me to fold my dough easily. I drizzled some olive oil here so it doesn't stick. And to fold it, just gently stretch from sides and fold. Turn it once 90 degrees and do the same. After that it will be harder to fold, so we have to wait another half an hour. Sometimes I forgot, it becomes 1 hour or more. It's okay, just don't worry. After half an hour it begins to rise and rest it. I dip my hand to water this time. It helps not to stick again. Don't use flour here, we don't want to use much flour. And again stretch and fold it. I did this for 3 times, leaving half an hour each time. And then rest it again. I usually begin making my dough late in the morning, and with the foldings and resting it takes about 6 hours, and this is night time. My dough has risen well. Actually, I could have shaped it before this time, so you can do it after 3 folding, but I had many things to do and I just forgot. It's okay. So to shape it, flour the countertop generously and then take the dough out. Sometimes I use a big round pan and make a big one sourdough bread, but this time I'm gonna shape it into 2 to show you. So just gently cut it and fold it to create nice surface on top, and place it to your baking tray. The first one has lid on top. It creates more steam inside. But for the second one I'm using this rectangular regular cake pan, and I had some similar pan. I'm gonna just cover it with it. You can also use a cast iron pan to bake it. And for the second one I sprinkled some whole wheat bran at the bottom, and now they are ready to rest. I cover them and put it into the fridge to ferment it for about 8 hours or overnight. So the next morning I take it out from the fridge and wait for an hour to become to room temperature again. My oven is preheated to 210 Celsius degree, You can sprinkle some flour on top. Cover and bake 30 minutes with the lid on, and then open the lid and continue to bake for another half an hour to 40 minutes until it has nice crust at the bottom and top. Of course, it looks better with the crunchy crust fresh from the oven hot, but it is best eaten actually the next day, or at least wait to become at room temperature and then enjoy it. So this is how I make my bread. After you get used to it, you don't want regular store-bought breads anymore because it's really tasty and stays fresh for a longer time. Give it a try and make sure to prepare some nice Turkish style breakfast and tea. I have many recipes and episodes about Turkish breakfast as well. You can check from the links. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in another delicious Turkish food recipes and travel vlogs. Afiyet olsun.